This one starts in 3, 2, 1, go!
And we've got 4 robots on the move. Immediately 1 sample in each of the top baskets and 1 specimen on each of the high chambers. We've got a second sample, I think, on the blue side. I can't actually see, but we definitely get a second one on the red side. Looks like we've got a second specimen as well on each of those high chambers as the teams move back and forth. Looks like, unfortunately, 19446 misses their third sample, but 19836 is not pressed about it.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
After some decently high-scoring auto, you know, just 100 points or whatever, it's time to move into the teleoperated period where we've got some really strong strategy being played already. These teams were not messing around. They knew what they were out for. 19446 on the over the barrier, trying to get some samples out of there, while team 19836 just brings as many red samples as possible to their observation zone, trying to get those ready as specimens. Meanwhile, 19446 is doing the same, trying to get them out of that submersible. 16413 is just bringing some samples into that top basket. They are just cycling back and forth, no end in sight, filling it up as quickly as they can. With still over a minute left to this game, the point difference is significant, but not significant enough that it could be final. So let's see how our Blue Alliance does trying to bridge this gap with a minute left. We've got 19836 getting a little bit of defense played on them. I don't know if it's even wanted, but Robertix is doing their best to get in their way, trying to stop them from score onto that high chamber, getting in the way of their alliance partners as well. 16413 trying their best to get in their way as they try to score into that top basket, leaving their alliance partners to do the heavy lifting when it comes to scoring those specimens. But with 30 seconds left, we've got very little time left for the Blue Alliance to get all of those specimens onto that high chamber. Meanwhile, the Red Alliance is filling up that bar, really not leaving much space for themselves, not a lot of room for a mistake, but they're not making a mistake yet. And with that many specimens, it's going to be really hard to beat. Looks like they've got about 11 on there right now, and they're working on another. They're filling up that top basket, doing their best. Their score is already at over 250 points. With just a couple seconds left, they've parked, and they're ready to go. So there was a climb there kind of halfway through the alarm at the end of the match, so we'll see what the... We've got a Red Alliance win! 365! That is an event high score, and it's only match number 2. Congratulations to Alliance number 1. You are moving on in the upper bracket in playoff match number 7. Meanwhile,